This relationship part that I'm going to discuss now, guys, I feel like I need to break it down to two. So when it comes to relationship, I'm only speaking from experience. You guys can comment below in the box and let me know if probably there are other things that one can also consider, but I can only speak from experience. When it comes to relationship, my relationship, I had to obviously speak to my husband. I'm like, yo, these are my boundaries. Obviously, was boundaries was made known in friendship, and then vice versa. You need to also make it known in relationship. It's not because you're friends, therefore you expect them to remember everything, and you yourself, you have to make sure that everything you're saying mirrors up with what it is that you've told the other party. So now I'm just like, okay, these are boundaries. My husband told me it is, and we're just like, okay, fine, we'll make it work, or we can't make it work. And yes, we had our ups and downs whereby we broke up couple of I think people get this relationship where they break up and come back. So we broke up quite well, like wasn't seeing head to head. And some of these things is just probably maturity, and some of it is to do with growth in when it comes to spiritually, and when it comes to growth financially and mentally. So there are things that I'm expecting of him, and he couldn't give it to me at that time. Then I'll get mad. I'm like, I don't think I can proceed with this, and vice versa with this. Like, what's wrong with this girl? You know what? If you don't want to do it, just let me know. So we went back and forth with so many things. So guys, just prepare yourself. You need to have that head-to-head conversation. Let each other know when it comes to where you're at mentally, where you're at physically, where you're at financially, where you're at academically, where you're at emotionally, where you're at sexually. You need to talk about these things. Do you want to do the do, or you don't want to do the do? And obviously, as a Christian, is don't do the do, because it's not everywhere that we enter your boss. So because when it comes to getting married, you don't want to make sure that when it comes to that wedding day, your husband, brother is not the one you've done the do with. So, ladies, let's be mindful, and even guys. So it's not like it's your future wife, sister that you want to go and do the do it. So, guys, let's be mindful. Whatever we do in dark will obviously show in light. So let's just be mindful. It's not everything that we enter. It's not every underwear, every boxer, every pint that you should see. Only see your wife, only see your husband, period. So with that being said, we set our boundaries. So relationship, set your boundaries. Talk about all those other things I've mentioned, and also let it grow organically. Don't force anything, don't push anything, don't rush anything. Let it grow. Yes, there are going to be time when things are going to look sour, it's going to look bitter, it's going to feel like, is this person interested in me? Do they even want to pursue a relationship with me? Am I good enough for them? Talk about it. Talk about it. And the devil has a good way of using things to just destroy somebody's head. So you have to be mindful you're not a target. So you can see your, partner behaving a certain way and thinking, are they still interested in me? Oh my gosh, I think this and this. I think he's always looking at his phone. I think she's always looking at. Speak to them. Ask open questions. And fair enough, if they are lying, and what I said previously, whatever is done in the dark will reveal itself in the light. So why are you worrying? On top of that, when you're a child of God, what is there to worry about? Nothing to worry about. So just rest your mind. Um, that's the relationship part of things. Get to know one another. Get to know one another again. Like the way you're doing in friendship, embrace that and transfer that into your friendship. Transfer that into your relationship, because it's not because you're friends. Therefore, when you're in a relationship, there are things that you need to let go of. No, as you were friends with things that you were doing as friends, put that in your relationship in order to make sure that you get to that stage of introducing your partner to your friends, to your family, to your ancestors, to your pastors, to the ministers. Then you need to sit down and check yourself. You both have your conversation together. Because before I introduced my husband to my parents, was actually, I think, was already in a relationship. Actually asked me out, like, I think a couple of months before my graduation. Hence why, and obviously we've been building our friendship for quite a while, like more of a childhood friend. And then we've built our friendship, setting my boundaries in the midst of everything. um so when he asked me out, let's just say, for example, I did my graduation in July. Yeah, it was actually July. And then they asked me out, I think, a month before I submitted my dissertation. So let's just say around April. It's absolutely, I think I'm getting the months spot on. So April, and then graduation was in July. So, and then I had a sort of Thanksgiving at church. Yeah, so that's when he met my parents. But then prior to that, when we're friends, he usually just comes to my family home, but we're just purely friends. Like my auntie sees him, but I never for once say this is my boyfriend. But you know, aunties and siblings, they tend to have an idea of, I've been seeing with this guy, there's something going on, but we're just friends. We're just friends, nothing attached. Um, yeah, so these things does exist. You can have relationship whereby nothing has to be attached to it. You're just making your intention known, clear. And unfortunately for some people, they do get in relationship because they feel pressure. They feel like, you know, they're they're friends, they're this, they're that, they're that. It's in a relationship, therefore they need to be in one. Please stop. Don't make that mistake because you don't know what some of your friends have been through. But you're just seeing things on social media and you feel like I need to get in one. So please just do it right. Pray about it. Let God speak to you. Talk to the person. Don't overthink things and then see where they're going. And I'm just going to talk in my next video about things other people tend to do in relationship and they shouldn't do. So guys, please stay tuned. If you have any other advice, anything, please do use the comment box below. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll call it a day. Bye.